Hi. So previously I showed how to create websites using deployment from a branch. We had created this repository and we had gone to the settings and looked at the GitHub pages, and we had seen that we were deploying from a branch. We can also see there is another option given, GitHub Actions. So let's create a new repository and see if we were to deploy our page using GitHub Actions instead of deploying from a branch. I'll go to GitHub. I'll create a new repository. Let me call it test actions, test action. I would leave the other fields as default. Now I have created this repository. I will just go to settings, pages. In source, I will give GitHub Actions. And now it gives me a variety of different workflows which we can leverage to build our website. I'll use the static HTML one, which just creates this folder.github, have the workflows folder in that, and then creates the static.yml, which is a YAML file which contains the different options corresponding to the GitHub Actions which we need to run. I'll just commit the changes for now. And now if you look at our repository, the .github workflows and static.yml has been pushed, and this action has started to run already. So now I can simply clone this repository, add index.html, and we'll be able to then build this website, but using GitHub Actions instead of deploying from a branch. So while I don't recommend doing this, but just for the purposes of this video, I'll say that if I were to add index.html and just add HTML hello from GitHub Actions and just save it. Once we do this, this will trigger another action. We can look at these actions. So you can see that create index.html was the name of the commit. This action is waiting to be deployed to GitHub pages. We can again see the different steps, which involves getting hold of the repository, getting hold of the base image. Like in this case, we can see it's an Ubuntu LTS image which is pulled. And I think we're done with the deployment. And now if we go to the settings, we can also see the page to which is deployed, which we know. It's the username followed by the repository name, and we can verify this, that this has indeed been created. So we have now looked at yet another method of creating a website, but instead of using deploy from a branch, which we were previously seeing, now we're using GitHub Actions, which is going to be the recommended way as per GitHub going forward.